Hi all, it's Ling Ling Mom of Six. I have another video. I'm going to show you how I do my nails. Like I said, since COVID, I had to do a lot of stuff by myself. So I also um, went through a whole lot of different nail kits. This one, we are going to use this Mizhse building gel, and it's a hard solid gel. You can see when you press in it, it's really solid. So I already prepped this hand, and I did use the Russian dry method to prep them. I am going to start off with my pH bond. It's kind of like it's a dehydrator, and that's by Gelish. So I'm gonna start by putting that on all of my nails, trying not to touch the skin that I just prepped. Alright, I'm gonna let that dry all the way, and one thing I really like right now is this protein bond by Young Nails, and it's supposed to make your nails a little bit stronger, healthier when you're putting, products on. So that's dry. So I'm gonna go in ahead and I'm gonna just paint this on. Sometimes if you have a little bit of product left over at the nail edge, you don't need to go all the way, but just going to paint that on. And then we're gonna let that dry, and while that is drying, I just noticed a couple of little areas, and I just want to clean it up a little bit. Pretty sure I got these cuticle clippers at Sally's. Try to buy, the professional products because they do a better job and they last longer. And let's just clean that up right there. I do have nail scissors that I also use. Alright, so that looks pretty cleaned up. You want it to be all cleaned up because you don't want to have that, to deal with afterwards. And then I am going to just brush them off my brush just to make sure there's no dust or anything in them. Alright, so now we are going to go with our foundation, and it's a gel foundation, and I'm going to use the one by Gelish right now. And you don't want a whole lot, you just want to try to start with the thumb, because then that's where the most product is going to be on that first nail application. And the thumb is the biggest nail usually, so we will, and I'm just going to like push up so not to put any polish or foundation coat on the skin part, okay? I'm gonna push that up. And usually I wouldn't recommend doing all 5 nails at once, but once you see my setup, you'll see that I can cure all 5 nails at the same time. That's always been really important to me. So I do have my my 4-finger lamp, and then I have and that's through Gel Moments. Really like Gel Moment products if you've seen in my other videos. And then I do have my little single nail one, and that's through Beetles. So here's my Gel Moment lamp. I'm so sorry. I think I'm having allergies, guys. My nose is a little itchy. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cure all of that all together. See how I can cure them all both together, and you can see my little setup here. Let me adjust my nails a little bit. Alright, so I'm going to let those cure, and then I'm going to go right in with our Mizhse building gel. And I did buy this in a whole kit. Very affordable. I think it was like less than $20, and I got 4 different colors. Today we're going to use the color 004, and that is nude. And it came with these nail forms. So we are going to use these nail forms, and I already have all mine picked out. They're all here waiting. So here we go. I'm going to go right in. And for this builder gel, you're going to see you're really going to want to use gloves. So I'm just going to put a little bit on there because I do want short nails. I don't want long ones. So I'm trying not to, so see how it's kind of hard to come out. It's very thick. So it will come out. It's got some little stringy things. And I'm going to go ahead and pop that out onto the form. And I'm going to cover this up because you never want your products, the UV products, to be out, or LED, you know, around the lamp. So here it is. I'm just going to press it in with my gloved hand. And I'm going to press it in. Try to leave a gap around the edge so that you don't have that product coming out of the sides. Alright, so it's going to look like that. And I'm just going to place it right on my pinky finger. Just like that. And I'm actually not going to place it right on perfectly. I'm going to place it right here towards the, see how the, and I'm going to push it up, okay? I'm going to push it up and then smash it down. And then we cure that one under the lamp. And I'm going to cure that probably for about like 10 seconds. And then I'm going to take this off. And you see it's in there like, then I'm gonna bend it a little, squeeze it together, and then I'm gonna pop that off. And voila, I have a nail. You know what? I'm gonna switch this to this side. Maybe there's more right there. Yes, my nail. All right, and I'm gonna move all my stuff over like that. All right, so now we will do the next one. And to cure that nail, I'm using the single lamp. Just easier to hold the other nail on there, to hold the form on there with that little lamp. So once again, I'm going to take my form, I'm going to scoop up some of this gel. And I know on some other sites, I didn't see a whole lot of sites with this hard builder gel, but some of them like to just, they scoop it up with a spatula like this and roll it up in their finger like a little bead. For me, it's just easier this way, and there's virtually no bubbles. So this way I just smush it down with my gloved hand. There is a silicone tool that you can smush it down with, but I always feel like it's just faster this way, and this is probably like one of the fastest manicures you could ever do. So there we go again. It's in there, and I see how I try to keep it away from the edges. So I am going to put it on my nail, and I'm going to put it in like that and just smush it upwards. Right, and then I'm going to press it, and then I'm going to cure it under the single lamp for about 10 seconds, okay? And I'm really glad I didn't forget that that protein bond, because I usually forget that part. I feel like it's very important. So here it is right here, and I'm just going to give it a little squeeze, and then I'm going to top it off. Oh, okay. So this is pretty forgivable. So it was a little bit too soft, so I am going to pop the form back on. There we go, form is back on. I'm going to toss it back under the lamp. You know what, but there's some coming out of the side, so you want to go in with your little scraper, and you always want to scrape off whatever's falling, you know, spilling out from the side before you cure it all the way. Alright, so that was cured a lot right there. Alright, so here we go. Back under the lamp a little bit longer. And sometimes that happens because, you know, your other hand is holding the form down, you know, towards the tip. Alright, so that should be fine now. We will take that off. Alright. And there had been times where I forgot and I cured it a little too long. See, it's thicker now. It's not falling off. And don't worry about the sides. We're going to file them down. Alright, third nail. Okay, this nail is a little bit bigger, so I am putting a little bit more on. Being really stingy with it. I just really need to have short nails this week. I may be going in for a clinical interview, and never want to have long nails for interviews. Alright, So there, I pressed it all the way in. I try to keep the sides clear. And pop that on there again and push it up. And just make sure that there's no product coming out from underneath or the sides or the top. And if there is, you just clean it up before you start to cure it. Sometimes I'll just freeze cure for like 3 seconds and then press it down more, and then whatever's coming out, clean that up. Alright, here we go. Put that in, and then, right, so freeze cure, clean up that little part that's coming out of the side. And just pop that off. And I actually used like an office desk for my manicure station, my little salon at my house, and I just covered the top with this contact paper that I got from the Dollar Tree. I don't know if you could see it, but I thought it was really cute, and especially for nails. And then you can just wipe it all away when you're done. Quick cleanup. Then you don't have to worry about, you know, if you spill nail polish or if you spill nail polish remover, that ruins everything. Alright. I popped that one off. There's another nail. Alright. And this one I put too much on, so I'm just gonna chop that in half with my nail form. Alright. And it's fine, because even if you get the builder gel all over the nail form, you could just push it back in. And the nail form, this solid shell does not get harder or set or dry until you cure it. Oh, this one has a bubble in it. Let me see if I could try to smash it out. And sometimes if I really screw up, I can just roll it right back out and restart. Which I might have to do because this bubble is not coming out. Alright, I'm going to do that weird where you roll into a ball. I always feel like there's bubbles stuck inside of the little bead though. Alright, and then I'm going to stick it back on here. And that's another reason why it's so important to wear the gloves, you know. I mean, the gel, you know, is chemicals. Alright, so my gel is getting stuck to the glove. Alright, that one's much better. No more air bubbles. I'm just pushing the gel back in from the sides. Alright. Let's see, we'll pop that on. And just press it and push it in. cure it in the single lamp. And just make sure there's no product popping out. Okay. And I'm like inching my glove lower and lower down to the tip of it so that the tip that I'm trying to extend gets cured and doesn't get all soft and foldy like that other time. All right, and then I'm gonna give it a little squeeze and pop it off. Well, they are looking really good, but they are very long. I know they're not super long, but I guess they're probably like medium length, but I'm gonna cut them down considerably. All right. And yeah, I put a lot on here. All right, there we go again. I'm gonna close this up all the way now and put that to the side. And I will put the link to that kit in the description. I was so happy that I found it. I had tried so many different kits. Soft jelly nails, just a glue-on full nail tips, this Beatles kit, a Model 1s kit. This is the one I think was the fastest and looks the most natural. Alright, here we go in for the thumb. Right there, and just smush it down. And you also always just want to do a once over and just make sure that your nail is not getting cured on crooked, because I'm pretty sure I did one of these nails on this hand crooked. I will show you later in the video, maybe. Alright, so here we go. I'm going to press on this. Oh, and I have some product coming out, so I'm going to use my little spatula thing. I'm just going to scrape it out. So that's what I'm at, like fast cure. It's like a couple seconds, and you can just put that out, and all of that is going to get wiped away later when I clean off my desk. Alright, here we go. Press it back down. Now I'm going to hold it at the very tip and hold it down. I feel like more is coming out of the side here. You don't want anything to come out of the side, because then it's going to have that weird look where it's like coming up and looks like you're wearing fake nails. And you're actually not, because you're popping off the nail form. It's just an extension. Alright, here we go. Curing that. I still haven't decided what I was going to put over them. This is a nude color, and it looks like pink. Alright, that should be done. Then I could take off these gloves and toss them. Alright. Alright, here we go. Quick squeeze. And then I will loosen up on this side. And pop it off of that side, and you can see it's pretty secure. Alright, so now I am going to go in and I am going to cure all of them all together. Okay, so there we are, curing them all in both lamps. I'm sorry, I don't have a good system for this yet. But I will work all this out very soon. Alright, so we're going to cure that in there for about 45 seconds. And then I'm going to clip them all the way down. Alright, I'm going to take these off, and see, I had already did these nails. They look pretty natural. I like them. But I didn't paint them. So I don't know if I need to paint them. It's nice because that set comes in, it comes in this nude color, which is super cute. And then it comes in pink, clear, and white. So you can paint them or you don't have to paint them. I usually put a sparkly coat on them. And they have all of these like little like nail rhinestones, and I have so much art stuff. I have all these little, they're like little glitters that you put on them. I have a whole bunch, but I just really haven't had the time to use them. Alright, so I got my artificial nail clipper, and I am going to clip these nails down. Usually do it until this little guide piece touches my skin, and then just nip it off. Alright, there, no fun. And these are nice because you control how thick you make them. So I know that sometimes when people are clipping off their nails, and it's really hard to do because they get caught right at that guide piece because it won't go in because their nails are too thick to make it through. Alright, so we are nipping all those off really short. Alright, so they're very short now. So I'm going to go in with my, I got this from Sally's, and this is a coarse brush. I think this one is, this is 100 grit. Oh, this is the one you only want to use on your false nails or the gel. And I'm just going to, first of all, I'm going to shape them out a little bit. I do like square nails, so, but I like them more square stiletto. So, not totally like the same square, the fat square. Just a little bit tapered at the edges. Alright, so I'm going to do like that. Okay, and then just do that bottom part a little bit, and then I am going to go in with the other one. Let me just, sometimes you gotta like scissor it in there to pull it out. And like I said, like fastest manicure ever. Usually it takes me about, I don't know, 15 minutes to do my nails. I think the longest amount of time I spend doing my nails is usually for the prep, and usually I have product on them already. and usually that product is gel. But I'm just really happy that with the products I use, I don't have to sit there and soak them off with the foil and the acetone. I will never go back to that again. So bad for your hands. Alright, let me finish this up. And I have to stop myself sometimes because I go a little bit crazy with nail files. And then I'll end up with some deformed sort of nail, and then I have to redo it. Alright, I hope you're enjoying these videos. I don't know if they're any help to anyone, but just trying to show you that even with no experience, you could do it yourself, you know? I have 6 kids. It's really hard to get out and do things for myself. The only things I actually do get out to do is I like to get my pedicure done. Mostly I really just love a good pedicure foot rub, and I like the leg scrub. That's one of the things I will splurge on. And massages. As a mom of 6, it's really important to make time for yourself, for, you know, your mental well-being, for your physical well-being. Sometimes my body feels like it's just falling apart. So yeah, that once a month massage I get is heaven. So if you know any good massage areas around the way southwest suburbs, like I live in Shanahan, and that's kind of like between, well, I'm close to Morris, Illinois. Ooh, next month they're going to have that French hen market. My mom loves to go to that. We will be French henning it up. All right. All right, so I'm done with the 100 grit one, and you saw my nails earlier. They were super short, so I was not touching my natural nail, not even a little bit. I've been trying to let them grow, but it's not easy. All right, and then this one is just gonna go in and clean this up. And this one is also Beauty Secrets from Sally's 180 grit. All right, so I'm going to just make that look a little bit smoother. All right. Last nail. All right, now I'm going to going to go in with my nail polish remover and remove all the stickiness. Any gel product with a stickiness behind. Crap. Okay, sorry. I'm going to go in with my nail brush and I'm going to brush it out. You never want to brush in because you don't want any of that nail dust from the filing to get stuck in your nails. And then if I do go in and paint them, it's going to be stuck in the paint. So then I'm going to go over here. All right. And there's my hard gel manicure. And hopefully next time I can show you my prep process. Alright, thank you. Wing Wing Mom of 6. Please press subscribe. Alright, have a good night.